let's start. Hurry up, come and sit. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All right.
I think that needs to be brighter.
Needs to be brighter. I think it's all right. It's not too bad. Okay.
I need to be a little bright.
Because the thing is, the window here is bright. Okay. Anyway. All right. So today we're going to be discussing about simple living and high thinking. Okay, can you tell me, Narayan, what do you think simple living means? Step back.
Simple living means just a little house, and just some clothes and and prasad.
So a little house, just a few clothes, and some prasad. Is it?
Simple means
Okay.
And details.
The details. Okay, so you mean not having such a big house, not having too many possessions like clothes, right?
Yeah, but we need a big house too.
Yeah. Okay, and serving the Lord, right?
But simple living is for brahmacharis.
Okay, well, of course, brahmacharis are meant for simple living, but grihastas also can have simple living. Okay, very good. How would you describe simple living? Okay, Shiva.
So, like you don't have a house and you go into the forest and you pray, like you have DT, some food and some water.
So you don't have a house and you go to the forest.
And you live in a cave.
Okay, that's really simple living, right? Okay, Sudam, what is simple living? What do you think is simple living?
And you don't need the gas. You don't need gas to cook. You just can cook outside with fire outside, and you don't need a big house, a cave, and you don't need clothes, a bark of the tree.
Okay, so that's simple living, right?
That's
Okay, but what if I want a huge house?
Skyscraper.
I want to make a temple out of it.
That's simple.
It's still simple living? Is
No,
it?
not that simple, but you have the details.
Not that simple?
But you do need to use quite a bit of space for Krishna Conscious and making people.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Okay, so there are 4 activities that animals do. And
Defending and sleeping.
Sleeping, very good. So eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, right?
Yes.
So these are the 4 types of activities that are shared. Mating means when a male and a female get together. Okay, so a woman and a man. Okay, when they have a life together, it's called mating. So now we'll look at this picture here, where we see those 4 activities: eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Right?
I see defending.
Can you see?
I see defending.
Yeah. Okay. So first square up left, what is it?
Eating.
Eating. So we see that the man is eating a sandwich.
Yeah,
And the dog is eating dog food on the floor.
that's
Then
simple.
sleeping.
That's not simple.
The man is sleeping in a very comfortable bed with a lot of blankets and all, and the dog is sleeping on the street. Yeah. Then we see that these 2 dogs are mating, and these 2 humans are mating also. And these 2 dogs are fighting.
Yes.
They're defending against one another. Go away. Don't come near me, right? And then this is a rocket launcher, right?
It's kind of that.
Okay, well, you sit down.
What's the bottom one?
This is a rocket launcher. You see, it's a missile.
What's the other one?
What do you mean? This one?
Yes, what's that?
It's shoot. This is the platform from which this missile is shot. Okay. All right. So eating, sleeping, mating, defending. So these are the 4 activities of both men and animals share in common, right?
Yes.
Animals, they can only do these 4 things.
Yes.
Okay, so animals cannot do anything outside of that.
Yes.
That's the only thing they can do. Okay, but what if, let's say, you see outside, we often see those turkeys, right? Those wild turkeys.
Yes.
And they're walking around. What are they doing?
Playing.
Eating, right? It's a part of eating because looking for food is part of eating, right? Where is food? Where is food? Where is food? Where is food? Right? This is what they're thinking about.
Yes, but they might eat our vegetables.
Okay. Then sometimes we see the birds, they just are like this and they close their eyes. What are they doing?
Sleeping.
Sleeping,
And
right? Sometimes they're busy. They want to go get some small twigs to build a nest. What is that?
Making a nest for the baby. That's mating.
Ah, very good. So there's mating, right? Because when a male bird meets a female bird, they get babies, so they need a nest, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's part of mating, and it's also part of
defending,
because then you're defending your own family, right? You have a little nest to protect yourself from the environment. Okay, so it's also part of defending. But okay, let's say, like, you remember when we walk into this paddy field and those 2 birds, they start to swoop on us.
Plovers.
Those plovers, is that how you pronounce?
Yes.
So they come, and they swoop on us.
Do you know this hen?
What are they doing?
Defending. Do you know how scary this bird? They would leave their nest on the ground, and then when you see that nest, they're going to be...
They'll come at you, right? So, okay, so they are defending, right?
Baba,
okay, now we'll get...
Baba.
Yes.
This bird is really funny. I saw in the video, and it was all black and jumping and trying to marry the man.
Okay, all right.
Defending.
I got only 20% on my computer, so we gotta hurry up. Now, I'll make it more difficult. What about 2 dogs that are playing with one another?
Oh, no.
You know,
mating. Defending.
no.
No, they're playing.
So dogs, sometimes they like to bite one another, right? Play. They're fighting, right? Fighting is what?
Defending.
Defending. So you see, so even though they're playing defense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like when you sometimes play with one another, you play bow and arrow, you shoot bow and arrows at one another. So what is it?
Defending.
Defending. So you're trying to get pleasure out of defense, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about a human being who does some snowboard? He glides.
Snowboard. Oh.
You know the board that they slide down a mountain?
Defending.
Also
down the water.
Very good. Defending, I'm going down this, icy mountain. I might die, but I defend myself with the snowboard, right? So he's enjoying defense. So all these are 4 animal propensities. So simple living means to reduce these 4 propensities as much as possible. You understand?
Yes.
Eat simply, sleep simply.
But that burger,
A sandwich. Yeah. Okay. So we spoke not long ago of Shukadev Goswami, right?
Yes.
So what did Sukadev Goswami say?
Simple living.
Very, but his simple living is I think it's to the extreme of simple living, right?
Yeah.
Because can we imitate him?
No.
So first of all, this is Sukadev Goswami's birth. Sukadev Goswami is in the belly here.
Yes.
Do you know how long he stayed in his mother's belly? 16 years. 16 years. This is longer than Leela's life. He stayed in the belly of his mother. He did not want to come out.
That's longer than Leela's life.
Yeah. He wanted, because he knew that if I come out, I will become captured by Maya.
Yes.
I will become bewildered under the bodily concepts. Sit perfect.
But how do you know you cannot? Why don't you want to get out? How you know?
Sit down. See, she did. Okay, so he did not want to come out. He wanted to to remain in his mother's belly. So Krishna had to come. See Krishna here? So Krishna had to come. Do you know who is Shukadeva Goswami's father? Vyasadeva. The one who...
Krishna.
Don't touch this card.
The one punished.
The one who... No, Vyasadeva is the one who separated the Vedas. And he wrote the Bhagavad Gita. He wrote the Srimad Bhagavatam.
He asked Ganesh to do it.
Yeah, so Ganesh was the transcript. The transcribe. He was writing and Vyasadeva was speaking. So Vyasadeva is the father of Shukadeva Goswami. And Shukadeva Goswami did not want to come out. Therefore, Vyasadeva kindly asked Lord Krishna to come and ask his son to come out of the womb. So Krishna said, don't worry. If you come out, my external energy, my Maya is not going to touch you. Then Shukadeva Goswami said, okay, I will come out. But as soon as he came out, he left. You see? See, this is Shukadeva Goswami. He's not wearing any clothes. This is extreme simple, right?
He's naked.
Yeah. Can we imitate that?
No.
We walk naked in some...
No.
We cannot. Sit properly. We cannot because we are still conditioned, right?
Yes.
If we become naked, how do we feel?
We
We feel shameful. We feel shy, right? Shukadeva Goswami is not like that. He's completely freed from any bodily conception. So then what did Shukadeva Goswami say? He said, why do we need cups when we have hands? Why do we need a pillow when we have
arm?
Why do we need a house when we have mountain caves? Right? Yes.
How can Shukadeva not come a tree after?
Because he does not do that out of lust. People who become naked out of lust, they become a tree. Lust means, oh, look at me, look at my body, I'm so beautiful, I'm so pretty, come near me. That's lusty, okay? So, but Shukadeva Goswami, he's not naked because he wants to show his body. He's naked because he doesn't identify with the body at all. He doesn't care at all for social conventions, okay? So this is the extreme of simple living. And Shukadeva Goswami, do you know what were his meal?
Only milk.
No, 1 cup of warm milk in the morning, and that was it. Just like soon your father's cow, Tulasi, is going to give birth, right? So your father's going to go every morning to milk, isn't it? So in Vedic culture, every grihastha has got cows. So Shukadeva Goswami will go to one man's house in the early morning when he's milking the cow. He will ask, my dear sir, may I have please 1 cup of milk? And he would drink 1 cup, and that's it. No more eating for the whole day. So every day he would just drink 1 cup of milk.
Why not water?
Why not water? Well, a cup of milk, at least you get nutriments, right? You get fat, you get protein, like that. So that was it. Can we do like this?
No.
We cannot imitate.
So hard.
We cannot do like that. So, but still, we can live more simply. Okay, let's see. Let's see if these people are living a simple life. Well, let me get one tab here. Okay.
Rich people. No.
Are these people living a simple life?
No.
Why is it not simple?
Because a lot of money, races.
How about this? Is it simple?
No. Gold, boat, money, helicopters.
How about this?
No.
A big car, big money. Huh? Why is it not simple?
Because put a lot of stuff on them.
Do these people look like good people?
No.
With all their money like this, showing their money?
Yeah.
Is it good?
No. I can see some simple people just there. At the top. That rich. No, that.
Okay, so you see, even though they have so much money, they have big cars, big house, can they eat more than 3 meals a day? Can they?
Yeah.
Can they eat more than 3 meals a day?
No.
That means they can eat unlimitedly? No, they still have to eat only 3 meals. If they're super rich, do they need a bed big like the whole field?
No.
No, the body is still the same size, right? So even
Wait,
though
wait. I can see a picture there. It's the other cup. That looks like
Where?
Go
Where?
down a little bit.
Where? This one?
No, down a little bit. Keep going.
Where is the simple?
Keep going.
Nowhere. Okay, let me see.
There.
Simple.
That.
This one?
Is that simple?
Well, I think they look somewhat poor. What is that? They're filling some water. I don't, yeah. Anyway, okay, so even though you have so much money, you cannot eat more meals a day, or you cannot, sleep in a bed that is big like the entire Sunshine Coast, or right? I'm speaking. Okay, so listen. So simple living means we must reduce eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Right? We should live simply. Just like, should we go work so hard day and night, 6 days a week just to get money to buy some bread? No. There's simple way to do that, right?
Yeah.
Just like you see your parents, they open the shop only 2 days a week, right?
Yeah.
So with that, it's enough to maintain the whole family, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so we should try to live simply.
Sometimes they do free.
Okay, yes.
We want
But most people, they work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week at least. In
Oh.
China, they work 10 hours a day, 6 days a week.
What?
That's a lot. 6 days. There's only 7 days in a week. So 6 days a week, they work 10 hours. But there's no need to work so hard just to get our eating, sleeping, mating, defending.
What's that crazy?
Okay, now the question is why? Why don't we need to work so much? Why isn't it good?
Because
properly,
they want money.
Sit properly now.
They want money.
Okay, all right, they want money, but my question is, why is it that we have to not work so much and live simply? Why?
Simple living.
Okay, I'm asking a question, Keshav. So why is it that we should live simply?
Because if you get too much money, you're so greedy, you get bad karma.
Okay, that's good. That's part of the answer. If you work too much and get a lot of money, you become entangled. Wow, money. Then you think about how to spend the money, right?
Yes.
Oh, I want to go there. I want to buy a jet. I want to buy a boat. I want to buy it. And it never stops. And you become very greedy. So in order to not become contaminated like this, we have to remain simple. That means not much money. To have too much money is actually dangerous for spiritual life.
Why?
Because if you're not strong enough, you're going to use the money for your own sense gratification.
They'll go to hell.
Okay, yeah, well, if you're very not controlled, yes. Whereas if you're advanced devotee, you'll use all the money for
Krishna.
yes, and then it's good, right? Just like Maharaj Yudhishthira, he owned the whole earth, but still he offered it to the Lord, right? Okay, do you want a story?
Yeah.
There's a story concerning this topic of
I just
simple.
saw it, that one.
So the title is Chotu and Mickey.
Chatu and Mickey.
Are you ready?
I know, Mickey.
Okay. Shh. In a small village beside the river, there lived a rat in the house of mud. His name was Chotu. Once Chotu told his wife, "Today, my childhood friend is coming from the city. Please cook a grand feast." So he lives in a simple village, but his childhood friend is coming from the big city, right?
Yes.
Who is he? What is his name? We both were staying together long back in this village, but he departed to the city. He has become ultra modern, and now he has changed his name to Mickey. He's visiting me after many years. So his childhood friends who grew up in the same village, now he's a city man, right? Mickey arrived at Chotu's house. "Hello, Chotu. Mickey has come." Chotu stared at Mickey from top to bottom. Chotu's wife kept looking at him in wonder. "Welcome. You look totally different. I'm so happy to see you after so many years." Both friends embraced each other. They wandered in the village. They chatted about their childhood days. Then they both returned home. At home, the food was ready. Chotu's wife had arranged everything. The food is ready. Please come. Wash your feet and hands. Take your seats. There was a very nice aroma from the food. My wife has cooked a great feast for you. Oh, but we do not have a dining table. Mickey turned his hat with his front claws and said, That's all right. Whatever is there, we shall manage. Chotu's wife served the food. There was sweet halva, potato and tomato sabji, rice and curry and cucumber salad. Seeing these items, Mickey made faces and said, This is food or what? But it is okay, I will accept. As it is in the village, how can one expect to get noodles and pizza? Being quite rude, right? Saying, what kind of food is this? Anyway, the village here, I cannot get my nice noodles and pizza. After the lunch, Mickey said to Chotu, My friend, you must come with me in the city. Spend some days with me. We shall spend together. We shall roam and eat luxuriously and enjoy. You should also experience what style city life is. Mickey took Chotu to the city. When they reached Mickey's home, it was time for lunch. On the dining table, there were varieties of food items. Chotu was about to run towards the dining table. Mickey stopped him and said, Do not behave here mannerlessly. First of all, the master will eat. Then the rest will be for us. Till then, come into my hole. Oh, it is so small, he's thinking. Chotu was terribly hungry. When will the master finish his eating? And when shall we get a chance to eat the food? As soon as the master finished and went away, Chotu quickly ran, but that time a white dog approached. Out of fear, Chotu ran back to the hole and hid. This is the favorite dog of the master. Be careful of him, all right? The dog ate and went away. Chotu ran back to the dining table, but suddenly there was a very huge fat cat. Chotu again ran back to the hole. She's the favorite cat of the master. Beware of her, okay? See, there's a rule in this house. First of all, the master eats, then his favorite dog, then his favorite cat. Then at last my turn comes. The cat ate and went off. Then Mickey said, Come, my friend. Now it is safe for us to eat. Hurry up before the food disappears from the dining table. I do not want to eat. I do not want to risk my life. For me, my village is very nice. More than that, my independence is more precious to me. Can anyone anytime stay here long? Can anyone be alive in the doors of death? I am leaving to my village. Bye-bye. Saying this, Chotu ran towards the direction of his village. So the moral, simple living is better than risking your life. So is it a nice way to live in a city like that?
No.
That every time you eat, you're almost going to die because there's the dog and the cat that can eat you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the meaning is that modern day civilization, they've complicated their life so much that they've made it so dangerous for us. We can die of car accidents, right? We can die from medicines like vaccines, stuff like that.
What's vaccine?
Vaccine is something they say is good for you. You should inject in your blood, where you can get some side effect. You can die from, eating bad food, right? Some fast food.
Poison.
Yes, some food that isn't good for you.
Poison.
They're making these radio towers that shoot so much, waves. And so, in other words,
What's waves?
I mean to say these, we use a cell phone, right?
Yes.
So this cell phone is connected to some waves that travel in ether. These waves are not like the ocean waves. They're like radio waves, okay? It's like some subtle sound, right? So in this way, but this is not very healthy for us. So there's so many things that they've created that are not good. For example, the atomic bomb, right?
Yes, what's
as a huge bomb that can kill millions of people in one second. So this they have discovered through scientific advancement. Is it a very nice discovery? How to kill millions of people very fast? Is it a good thing? Yes, Sudha.
Is that bomb bigger than this house?
Yes, the atomic bomb is very big.
So
you see that through this complicated lifestyle, these people are discovering ways to die faster. Dangerous way of living. Is it very nice? So therefore, we should live simply with what Krishna gives us, like growing our own vegetables, right? Yes, Keshava?
Being ate poison food, then pushed them in the water with snakes.
Yes, but that's a different topic, right? It's not related directly to what we're saying. The poison that they're making now means that they create new necessities of life, and people think that now we need these things. So everybody uses these things. It's like sitting down 5 hours a day in front of the TV. Is it very healthy?
No.
It's bad for the mind. It's bad for the mind. It's bad for the eyes. It's bad for the body. Okay. All right. Sit properly. Don't talk over me. Okay. Both of you sit properly. Both of you sit properly. Come on. No. Sit properly now. Sit properly. Sit down. Okay. So, do you understand? A simple way to live is to grow your own vegetables, cook your own food. Just like Sudan was saying, even more simple, you can cook your own food with wood outside, right? Just like your father did a couple of times when we were here.
Also,
Yeah.
Some people put poison in apples.
Okay, yeah. So therefore, the more simple, the better. But for Krishna, if we need to use some of the less simple ways, then it's okay. All right? But Prabhupada wanted us to start some farm communities where we are self-sufficient. What does that mean? Self-sufficient? Yes, but what does self-sufficient mean? It means that you don't need anybody else to help you. Just like here, all the houses, they use electricity, right? So they're dependent upon the government to give us electricity. But someone who's fully self-sufficient, he doesn't need the government.
Yes. And what will he use?
Well, he can use lights, the light that your father has. Like you burn some oil and you can light up the light in the house. And for cooking, you use some wood, okay? And to wash the clothes, you use your hand, things like that, okay? So self-sufficient. In former days, people used to live like this. But now people are living in the city, using this electricity and all that. So would you prefer simple living? And if we live simply, we save time. And then what can we use the rest of the time for?
Krishna.
Yes, advancing in Krishna consciousness. Okay?
This is a little simple.
Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Go Prabhupada. Hari Hari Bol.
I tried.